Hello, fifth graders. Today we are looking at 4-6, multiply decimals using partial products. I can multiply two decimals using what I know about place value and partial products with whole numbers. So today, really what we're gonna do is just some additional practice with what we've been working on with decimals and multiplication. Let's jump right into it. In your notebooks, put 9 3/10 times 4 1/10. Okay, where do we start here? Well, we're going to start with the ones place. We're going to distribute it to the 3 and the 9. So 1 times 3 is 3, 1 times 9 is 9. One thing I do want to get in the habit of is maybe having us identify how many, as soon as we see the decimal points, let's try to do this first. Identify how many digits are behind. The reason I like doing this first is that way we can see, it would be a nice reminder at the end of the math problem that we need to place our decimal point. So how many digits do we have behind here? We have 1. How many digits do we have behind here? We have 1. That gives us a total of 2 decimal spots we're going to be moving to the left when we're finished the problem. All right, so we just did 1 times 3 and 1 times 9. We are now done with the ones place, so we need to include our placeholder right here. Now we're going to distribute the 4. 4 times 3 is 12. Put the 2 here, carry the 1. 4 times 9 is 36. Plus the 1 is 37. We're going to add these partial products up, and we get 3, 11, carry the 1. That is 7 plus 1 is 8, and 3. Now we need to place this, move our decimal spot 2 spots. Here we go, 1 and 2, little egg cartons. And our final answer is 38 13/100. Now, remember when we did area models with multiplication? We can do the same thing to help us with decimal problems. So if we have 1 7/10 times 1 5/10, first of all, the first thing we want to do is estimate, right? 1.7 is really close to 2, and 1.5 is pretty close to 2. And we know that 2 times 2 equals 4, so we're looking for an answer that's close to 4. So what if we use this problem for an area model? Well, let's draw our area model here, and we're going to look first at breaking apart 1.7. So what is 1.7 in expanded form? Well, it's 1 for the ones place and 0.7. And over here on the left, we want to expand 1.5, so we got the 1 and 0.5. So now this box here is 1 times 1, which equals 1. This box over here is going to be 1 times 0.7. Well, anything times 0.7 equals itself, so 0.7, 7/10. This box here is going to be 0.5 times 1, or 1 times 0.5, again, equals itself, 5/10. And this box here is going to be 5/10 times 7/10, which is, we have our decimal points. We're going to count 1 and 1, so that's 2 total decimal spots. We do 7 times 5, which is 35, and we move our decimal point 2 times, 1 and 2. So a common fifth grade mistake I see is when we have a problem like this and it says 5/10 times 7/10, a lot of people want to say the answer is 35/10, but that's actually incorrect. It's actually 35/100. And the reason is, what's 10 times 10? 100. Well, guess what a 10th times a 10th equals? 100th. So the great news is you get your choice. If you really like the area model and you like the way that lays out, that's perfect. If you like the standard algorithm way, that's also great. We're going to do one more practice standard algorithm way, but if you prefer the area model, feel free to draw that in your notebook. Let's do a bigger one right here. We'll try 19 1/10 times 8 5/10. So let's get into the habit of looking at that decimal point and counting the digits behind it, right? 1 here, which equals a total of 2 decimal spots that we're going to move this way. And I would really love it if I saw this in your notebooks. Okay, now 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 9 is 45, carry the 4. 5 times 1 is 5, plus the 4 is 9. We're finished with the ones place, so we're going to put our placeholder. Now we're going to distribute the 8 to the 1 to the 9 to the 1. So 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 9 is 72. We're going to carry the 7. 8 times 1 is 8, plus the 7 is 15. And we're going to add up these two numbers, which are called our partial products. 5 plus 0 is 5. 5 plus 8 is 13, carry the 1. 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 2 is 12, carry the 1. 5 plus 1 is 6, and the 1. Now, where's our decimal go? Well, 2 spots over. Here we go. 1 and 2. Plop in the decimal, rewrite the final number as 162 and 35 hundredths.